Hello to my beautiful friends and welcome back to Sakura Dungeon. In the last episode we had found our way to this door. We got a swimsuit for Yomi and we are about to go through here to fight some sort of boss. Ooh. So I want to show you guys what I did in the meantime. We've got our Mud Girl, Tribeswoman, and Sword Witch. So I caught us some more teammates. We've got Siri, Yomi, and Sylvie all buffed up. Level 22 for Yomi. And yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I got some of the little seeds and I improved our skills just a little bit. So yeah, I am ready. I was gonna wear my hair down, but it is hot. It is so hot in Florida right now. It's in the 90s with over a... What percentage humidity was it? It was something really stupid, I think. I don't remember exactly, but it's really, really humid. Almost 50% humidity, so yay, half the air is wet. So we are gonna go through this door and fight whatever we're gonna fight. I'm really excited. Okay. There is always a sense of anticipation when you step into a room and know something is waiting for you. Even for me, there's a sense of dread, not knowing what you'll find. Siri is prepared to strike at anything that moves. Where is this presence? She looks around her uneasily. Yomi, you did feel a presence, right? I most certainly did. They do not appear to be revealing themselves, however. We hear a deep, low growl come from the darkness. Oh, it's a kitty! Oh my gosh, it's a tiger! Ooh, she's really cool. She's got like tan skin, and she's basically wearing a scarf as a dress, but she's got claws. Let's see. So, some stray prey has wandered into my lair. How interesting. What sort of monster is that, Fox? It bears a resemblance to the cat girls. A tiger girl from the untamed jungles of the West. You should be careful here. Tigers are very strong. The tiger girl looks at us with predatory eyes. To think that intruders have managed to pass through the last 9 floors this quickly. You are going to be very delicious prey. I can just tell. She licks her lips hungrily. Who should I eat first? The tiger surveys our party, looking over each of us. I think you will find that this meal bites back. Besides, I have never been one to lie down and offer myself to a hungry predator. I do not think mud would taste very nice. That has never stopped me before. The mud girl's eyes widen with shock. And here I was thinking that my days of fending off savage beasts were over. The jungle has a way of stalking you long after you have left it. She resolves herself, pointing her spear at the tiger. The tiger's eyes eventually settle on me. The fox here looks particularly tasty. I think you have chosen poorly. Oh, I do not mind it when my prey has a bit of fight in them. Siri leans over and whispers in my ear. Is she completely unaware of your strength? It seems like she does not have any awareness of her opponents at all. She is strong enough that she probably has not needed to be aware of her strength. Her opponent's strength. So we are dealing with quite a capable opponent here. It is either that, or she is trying to play us for fools. I can never say words. No, I think she's arrogant, which is going to play to our advantage. The tiger girl seems to be impatient. Come on, then. Don't you want to get past me? Aren't you going to have a life or death struggle with me between predator and prey? She bares her fangs at us. Who wants to be first? I do not mind playing with you a little bit first, before we get to the actual meal. Have at you, tiger. Goosh. So she's level 23. I feel smart about preparing us a little bit. I'm guessing she's a physical attacker, but I could be wrong. Let's try a crystal spike. What about Ice Flash? Nope, she seems to evade all of that. Let's try a physical. Well, looks like we might have to use physical. So, let's see. Shot? Yeah, let's go physical. Triple slashes. Ooh, look at that! That was very successful. Fire twist? Oh, we defeated her. That was easy. Standing triumphant, Siri seems to be a little smug. I noticed it with Sylvie as well. We certainly did an excellent job there. I have to agree. Although I cannot stand you, I admit that you are a competent fighter. Same goes to you, Knight. I can understand why my mistress has chosen you to be one of her subordinates now. Of course. So who is predator and prey now, Tiger? That tiny little bit of stirpa cloth right there. The tiger girl just lies there with her back on the rocky floor. Her cloth has slipped out of place, leaving her a bit more exposed than would be reasonable. She does not seem like she's willing to accept her defeat, however. It's not over yet. I'm just holding back, that's all. Cats play with their food before they eat it, you know. I don't know who you're trying to convince here, you or us. Convince? It's a fact! Why would I need to convince you about the obvious? The difference between you and me is very plain. She tries to push herself up, only to fall flat on her face. Trying to act tough isn't going to change that you lost. I have not lost. This is just a minor setback. The true battle begins soon. Please stop trying. A floor guardian needs to accept defeat with dignity and grace. What defeat? You're making a lot of presumptions here. Angrily, she snarls at me and makes her claws extend. She's only to keep it up for a few seconds before she plops onto her back. Okay, so maybe you've gotten a slight upper hand in this situation. Only slight, though. The tide of battle can change in an instant. Just wait and see. Once I get my second wind, I'll shred all of you to ribbons. Is she just going to lie there and keep raving like this? We could just leave. She can't rave if she has no audience. We turn our back on her and head for the stairs. Hey, get back here! The battle's not over. Is it really? Nope, seems to me like it's over. Go to the next floor? Yes, let's do that. Ooh, do you guys see this place? It looks really pretty. Let's do a hard save. Everybody's HP is looking good. This area is really pretty. Siri looks around at the walls. I have never seen architecture like this before. Does it look familiar to you, Yomi? Very much so. I designed this entire floor using architecture from my homelands. Humans loved building their homes in this style there. I started thinking about home and I grew a bit nostalgic. I like the music too. The music is nice. So I decided to refurbish a few floors in this style. Being homesick is not so unusual. It has been a long time since I left home as well. So many young lovers which I left behind. Please do not say any more. I do not think I have another home. Maybe I have spent too long in this dungeon. I'm sure we can find you one. I know how you feel, Fox. There is much about my homelands that I miss. But we have to answer the call when the Dungeon Lord desired our warriors. But how could we hope to resist her? Do not worry. I'm here now. We can defeat her together. I do not remember ever seeing this before. I think the last time you visited was before I began construction on the lower floors. That really takes me back. You would have only been very little back then. Yes, I had wanted to visit you all the time, but my parents insisted that I had to stay home to study. Well, memories aside, don't you think this architecture is highly impractical? These walls are made of paper, of all things. Imagine if a fire started in here. Siri taps one of the walls with her finger, making it glow clean through it. Stop touching the walls. Sorry, but you get my point, don't you? I do not mind how impractical it is. To me, these walls remind me of home. So, practicality be damned. Each is to their own. I would rather great stone walls protect me, though. It is hard for me to sleep in places where I don't feel safe. It is like that for me, too, since I'm outside of the elven metropolis. The walls of the inn feel so empty. I cannot bring myself to open the window out of fear. So, we're in this new area. Looks like there's doors that are locked, and the enemies are more powerful. We've got a level 20 there. And the music did change for fights. So... Ooh! Oh, thank goodness. We have a teleporter. Oh my goodness. I was hoping we would get another one of those, you guys. That makes me so happy. I don't think Isabella has anything. But we can go to the shop. And let me see. I think we're good on warp stones, guys. Let's take a look at our party. Yep. We have enough warp stones. I guess we could power our guys up. You don't know any physical. You do know physical. You could use a strength boost and a resistance boost and vitality. So let's go to the shop and let's see. Oh, it's resilience, of course, and mentality. That should work. So mentality. Oops, I might have bought the wrong one. I probably did. Who else could we give the mentality one to? Sword Witch. And then, there we go. That'll do. Let's see, explore the dungeon. Yes, I love the teleporters. They're my favorite thing. So, as we found out in last episode, we've only found one of those little luck pieces for a statue, if you guys remember. Just one. Just one. They're under our... Yeah, a luck statue shard. I wonder when we're going to find any more of those. Because I would like to. It would be nice. Let's see. Pausing suddenly, Siri looks around us. I feel like we're being watched. Those instincts of yours are always impressive. Why didn't you say something earlier? It's then that an arrow shoots out from the hallway. Siri's face goes pale as it barely misses her head. Oh, she's cool! It's like a skanky Ari from League of Legends. I was trying to think of a voice, you guys. It's so awkward. Let me see. My aim isn't as good as it usually is. I need to practice more. Archers? I've never liked archers. That is rather rude of you to say. It's rude to aim an arrow at someone's head, too. Oh, I really want one. Ooh, we're high enough level. Maybe we could catch one. Let's take out this bunny first. Oh, that's right. I gotta throw down physicals. Okay. Shoot the bunny in the face. Got it. I wonder if we can catch her. Can we get her? Shot. Okay. Let's use a guard. Shot. Okay. A guard. Okay. Shot. Let's see, you're not... We'll hold on for you. And let's try a capture. Yes! We got her, you guys! Yay! Having a ranged specialist would complement your swordplay, Siri. Yes, it was often like that in adventuring parties. I stand there and take all the hits while they throw a volley of death from behind me. Not much has changed, really. We have a spellcaster sitting at the back while I have to take blunt trauma. You should have studied magic then. That wasn't an option. One of the things I should have learned while I was still training was archery. Why archery exactly? It requires physical strength. Since I have no talent for magic, that is probably my only option. Is there any reason why you couldn't learn new things now? You know what it's like. Once you do something long enough, you really don't feel like doing anything else. Yes, but I remember you have all the time in the world to do other things. So what I'm going to do Let's go get that archer, you guys. Oh, she's so cute. There has been a very discontent guest at the holding cell lately. She has undoubtedly been bored since she arrived. The fox archer I captured has just been sitting on the floor holding her bow. I was trying to remember how I made her talk. Let's see.
Finally, someone's here. What do you hope to gain by holding me prisoner?
She idly readjusts the string in her bow.
I have been so bored in here. There's nothing to aim at.
You do not need to always be practicing. Sometimes it is good to take a moment to rest. When you come back to it, it'll enable you to look at it with a refreshed perspective.
That wouldn't really work for me. Now then, what do I have to do in order to get out of this cell? I'm only a lowly minion, so there's no value for me as a hostage.
I'm gonna drink some water before you guys That is not my intention at all. I would like for you to work with me, Archer.
Work for you, or work with you? That would explain the ragtag group of monsters you had with you. So you've captured them and negotiated with them just like me, right?
Negotiated? That is correct.
What do you do with the ones who refuse?
Not one of them has refused me yet. I think you will find that I am a reasonable person to work with. She grows silent, tapping the end of her bow onto the ground gently.
Well, if so many of them have joined you for your cause, then perhaps it would not be unreasonable for me to work with you. Do I get time for target practice when we aren't in the dungeon?
Of course. I want you to do your very best for me.
Then let us work together. Yes, I got her. Not terrible. Voice acting.
It's hard. Okay, I want her. So... Mud Girl is really slow, but her resistance is good. I really want her with us because she's adorable. What do you guys think? Let's put the Fox Archer. Oops! No! Party status. There we go. Let's put Fox Archer. And we'll stick Yomi at the end there. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. And I don't think we can really buy anything else. I'll stick another warp stone in our inventory. And then we can go back to the dungeon. Yay! Now we have ourselves a pretty little archer. I think she's cute. Okay, so let us continue our way. I don't know if these still have the walls that we can break. Most likely there are breakable walls in here. So then we can just fight and kill that one. We need to train up our archer to be stronger for sure. More powerful. Let's see. Go down this way. That way. It gets a little tricky when you have to look at the mini-map, don't you think? Let's see. This way. Ooh, barrels look different in this area. It makes sense. Oh. Well, that was easy. Okay, let's try going downward. That way. Downward. We haven't seen a lot of traps. I wonder if those are going to make a reappearance. We've got mud girls here. So remember, anybody else in our party can quote-unquote die except for Yomi. If she dies, then it's game over. Thunder Chain. Ooh. Mending Tonic. Perfect. We are getting prepared. I wonder if the difficulty of this game ever goes up. Because it seems like so far it's, you know, we haven't really had any trouble with anything. Let's see. Which I like, but we've also been leveling a lot. An arrows scroll too. Actually, let's see what moves she knows. She does know arrows. It's a ranged physical move. And I think what increases dexterity? We need to keep her dexterity up. Let's see, Thunder Chain. That's an electric skill. Should we teach that to anybody? She already knows it. Does she have any magic? No, we'll hold on to that for now. And then we can teach arrows to somebody else, but I'm going to hold on to that. Okay, so let's go up this way and go backwards. I like walking backwards, so. Okay. Defeated. Now we can go. Ooh, that was a really pretty vase. I like that. It'd be nice if we could set up like little leaders of each of these floors once we sort of conquered them. That would be cool. To choose who rules the floors, and then they could get like stronger and everything. That would be neat. Eventually we do need to go back to the observatory too. But I'm kind of lazy, so I'll battle up here. Got that. Let's see. Going backwards. Easy peasy. We're getting pretty strong. It's awesome. Oh, we'll have to go back there and see whatever that is. Let's see. Defeat it. Gotcha. Medium vitality seed. Alright, who should we use that on? Oh, it's... Oh, yeah, raise that to a maximum of 6. Ah. Sylvie. I know we probably could have used a small vitality seed now that I think about it, but nobody's perfect. Okay. So we can go back and go up in this corner. Ooh. What is this room? It looks like the Zen garden from the Phoenix Wright game. The second one, I think it was. It's a Zen garden. A place for one to clear their mind. This used to be one of my favorite rooms to visit when I was troubled. How many worries can a spirit such as yourself have? There was a lot to worry about back then, believe it or not. The dungeon was still being built, and I had to manage a lot of monster girls.
Curious. I had you pegged as someone who did not need much peace of mind.
Everyone needs peace of mind at times. The mud girl seems to like the garden.
This is a peaceful place. Very different to the floors I was dwelling on. Thank you for letting me see this.
It's not a problem. Do not forget the elven villagers you were protecting on top of your other duties and villages. You always took on far more than you could do. While it was a lot of work, I think it was worth it. Your elven metropolis is thriving.
It is true. We owe much to you, Yomi. But you are right.
This room helped me clear my mind and focus on what needed to be done. I see that you appreciate the Zen garden as well. Who's this? Oh, cool. A dignified woman, her eyes covered by a hat, steps out from among the rocks. I would recognize this particular monster anywhere. Oh, so you were listening to us the entire time? It's a monk. That's cool. A monk character.
More or less.
I find it curious that I have never seen you here, yet you speak so fondly of this room. What is your history with this place, spirit?
She is...
Please do not speak for me. Although she wants to say more, she immediately grows quiet. I am afraid that I must decline to mention that. After all, I would not want my enemy to actually know anything about me. I understand. Wisdom is a font from which all power arises. The difference between one who can use a stone or an arcane spell, that is power. Sylvie nods intently. That is true. Wisdom and intellect, understanding and knowledge. This is power. I fear that your path differs greatly from mine, Dark Elf. So what is your purpose then?
I tend this garden, and through it, I have slowly found my own strength. As I told you, wisdom is power, and I have found much wisdom here.
I look her up and down. Yes, you are indeed quite powerful. Since you aren't siphoning power from the dungeon, then perhaps you have developed insight into the void.
I am surprised you know of that, but you are right.
Insight? It means an understanding of how the void works, and tapping it for power.
Such techniques have long since been discarded in the Elven metropolis, for they are too dangerous.
The monk nods thoughtfully.
If you delve too deep, though, you will find only darkness. Right.
Do we have to fight you or anything?
I have no intention of reporting your presence. You may do as you please.
But I understand if you do not trust me and we must battle. Know that I bear no malice towards you either way. I guess we were allowed to leave. Should we go back and defeat her? I don't know. Let's do a save, and I'm gonna go... Oh, maybe we will fight. Wisdom dictated that you would not be content to leave well enough alone. So have you come to fight, or shall you leave peacefully? Should we fight her? She's level 28? Oh, crap. Oh, crap, guys. Let's see. Fire? Shot? Nope. Crystal Spike. A D shield. What? Arrows? Nope. She healed. Fire Slash. Fire Twist. D shield. Oh, crap. Maybe we should use... Let's see, arrows? Okay, that didn't work. Shot? Oh, Siri. Guard. Let's see. Crap. Crap. I made a bad decision, you guys. Okay.
Yes! We did it!
We did it! I was not scared at all. No, I'm just kidding. The monk lies on the ground of the garden, defeated. Hang on. She can't stand up alone. I pull out a bundle of rope. Is that really necessary? Of course it is. After being suspended from the roof, she looks back at us.
So, that's how it is it? My insight has proven to be completely useless. Perhaps you would be better off studying something that was actually useful. Sorry, but our Lord decided it was necessary to beat you.
Do not despair. I have had hundreds of years to gain insight into the void. In fact, I admire you for being able to gain such wisdom by yourself. That is highly admirable. I wish I could understand what this concept of insight is. You should not worry about it too much.
Could you teach me more about it, Yomi? The Elven metropolis has not investigated these ideas.
Perhaps another time. It is better that you do not delve too deeply into it. So, before my path ends at your hands, could you at least tell me who you are? I have attended this garden for nearly 200 years, and I do not ever remember seeing you. Yet you speak so fondly of this place, so nostalgically. My history with this place goes back further than 200 years, so it is only natural that we have never met. I always knew that this dungeon was far older than we were told. The story that is passed on this, that this current dungeon lord did make this place. Although I have never seen the dungeon lord, I know that her methods are too crude to appreciate something as this Zen garden. No, someone who made this, someone made it with love and attention too. So, was that person you, Fox?
Yes, you're right.
I am the one who made this garden. I see. Now that I know, I suppose you cannot let me live. Don't be ridiculous. I want you to leave this place instead. Although I cannot make you my subordinate, I know that you are destined for greatness yet. So, do not resign your fate yet, monk. There are far more discoveries out there for you to make yet. You really are sparing me? I cannot do anything but spare beautiful girls. It would be evil to do otherwise. You're strange, Fox. But I think you will find what you're looking for. Down here. I just want my dungeon back, that's all. It is not an undertaking that is too excessive, I think. Perhaps not. I cannot say for sure. We remove the ropes, allowing her to move freely. She begins to pick herself up slowly, barely able to remain upright. It was nice to meet you, Fox. I think I need to leave this dungeon behind. There is a whole world out there to explore yet. So she slowly walks out the door. What an interesting woman she was. On another interesting note, being in this garden has reminded me of something. I close my eyes and allow the magic in the air to flow around my body. Akin to a reed against the river, I remain flexible and do not offer the raging torrent any resistance. What are you doing? Just remembering something. Yomi has gained the D-Shield ability. When Yomi is targeted by a magic attack, the attacker loses hit rate. Cool, so that's what they were doing to us. Awesome! D-Shield. The attacker loses hit rate equal to 50% of her current AP. Cool, so that is what was happening during our battle. That's actually really neat. I like that. So let us do a beautiful save the game. Awesome. So we... Oh, I didn't even notice there was a sleeping Nemo back there. Do you see the kitty? I don't get to really see myself when I'm recording unless I look like over here. See my messy ponytail. But yeah, so we made a lot of progress this episode, which is cool. I'm glad we went back and fought the monk. In a way, we set her free. I hope that's better than her living in the garden. Maybe she'll be happier exploring the world. Yawn, but yes, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, as always, leave a thumbs up down below. Leave a comment and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next episode as we further explore this floor of Sakura Dungeon. Bye-bye.